Hey guys, Sam here, and I just got out of seeing Supergirl. Now, I haven't been as hyped for this movie as most people have been, but I really loved Superman, so I was excited to see the future of James Gunn's DCU. It's awful. Like, just awful. The story is so disjointed and poorly done. This movie has one of the worst scripts in any movie I have seen in a while. The script is full of just god-awful, eyeballing dialogue. Every time a character said freak out without spoiling anything, I just went, oh my god. Even if sometimes I laughed because of how laughably bad it was, or just needed one good laugh out of this movie, which is something that I liked about Superman, which this movie, on the other hand, barely has. Even when they have a chance to drop at least one F-bomb in this movie, they replace it with something else, and I was just like, are you serious? Will admit, the movie isn't total garbage. It definitely has some good aspects to it. Millie Alcock is absolutely not the problem with this movie. She is the perfect casting for Supergirl, and even with the script she was given, she still did as best of a job as she could in the role, and same for Jason Momoa as Lobo. I would say that they went a little too cheesy with him, but there are definitely times when he can be funny and the most entertaining character of the entire movie. Speaking of funny, I won't spoil it, but there is someone who has a voice cameo who I couldn't help but just laugh every time he says something, or would much rather watch a movie with just that character than watch the rest of the movie we ended up getting. I'll give you a hint as to who the voice actor is, but he is a very famous comedian who has been in one of the director's other movies. Not to mention, every time Superman is on screen, even with some of the dialogue or just stuff he is given in this movie, you can't help but just smile. Back to the bad. About Crypto, if you're expecting a lot of him in this movie, you are going to be very disappointed. For the most part, the visual effects simply just look like a green screen, especially the flying scenes. The villain is made to look tough and scary, but is so underdeveloped. In fact, there's no character development at all. Getting to my biggest problem with the movie, Ruth is one of the most annoying side characters in any movie I've ever seen in my life. She is right there next to characters like Jar Jar Binks from Star Wars, or even the Ice Age baby. This movie sucks. It is currently my worst movie of the year, by the way, and it is very shocking considering the team that is behind this, and that I really do like these comic book movies and always feel like special events, but somehow this one just doesn't. Even if this is the movie we get right after Superman, if this movie is going to affect the future of James Gunn's DCU, I am really worried now, and he's going to have to start getting his stuff together sooner or later. He is either going to have to direct everything or just be more strict about which writers or directors he hires in the future. So that wraps up all my thoughts, although more of a rant on Supergirl. So that will do it for now, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.